This week, boys and girls, we are going to be working on words that are blends. A blend is a word formed when two parts, or when parts of two words are combined or blended together. So just go ahead and repeat the words after me. Moped. Moped. Brunch. Brunch. Smash. Smash. Smog. Smog. Heliport. Heliport. Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Twirl. Twirl. Motel. Motel. Telecast. Telecast. And chortle. Chortle is one of my favorite words. Okay, so go ahead and put, hopefully by now you have already put your name on this paper. It is the only copy that you will be receiving this week. What is a moped according to our sentence here, our definition?
It is a bicycle with a motor.
A bicycle with a motor. If you smash something, you shatter it. What's a heliport?
Helicopters land and take off from the heliport.
Okay, so that is where helicopters land and also where they take off. And they're also, I think, called like helipads as well, like a padded area where they can take off and such. When you twirl,
you turn around.
You can twirl something too and it turns around. Brunch is
a meal that combines breakfast
and lunch, a little bit of both. Smog is yeah, so a lot of times it takes on like a smoky look, so they're kind of blending the word smoke and fog together to get smog. A cheeseburger is
a hamburger with cheese.
So they take the ham part off, even though it's still a hamburger, but they call it a cheeseburger because it has cheese with it. A motel is
a hotel for
motorists. So there's really not much of a difference really between a hotel and a motel, except that motels most of the time, up around here anyway, they're usually one story, and they're for people to stop by, like if they're on their way to travel from place to place. A lot of times we use hotels as well. When you chortle,
you laugh.
I didn't really know what a chortle was until I was in college, and when someone said, "Oh, you just chortled," I was like, "That is the funniest word to me." Like I thought that was a really cute way of describing a laugh. So sometimes I'll say, "What are you over there chortling for?" All right, if you turn on the TV, you see a telecast. So any type of TV show really is a telecast. All right. So what you're going to need to look over here is for 1 through 8, you're going to be using these words up here. They're going to tell you two words like breakfast and lunch. And they want you to come up with which word belongs there. Now, we are not working on our entire homework page. I see some people working on things they shouldn't be working on. On number 1, if it's a mix of breakfast and lunch, what do we call that?
Brunch.
And we'll go ahead and do that one together and put brunch on our paper. And then down here, B1 and 2 are little clues. You're still going to be using the words at the top. This side here, boys and girls, is going to be due tomorrow. That is Tuesday, and that is 1/29/19. The other side, which is our, pretty much our context clues part where they give us sentences and we have to determine which sentence our words go with, that is going to be due Thursday, and that is 1/31/19. Make sure you write yourself a note up here for the context clues. Use the context clues. For instance, my context clues for cheeseburger is going to be much different from a motel. One I can eat, one I can't, right? So make sure that you're using the words up here to fill this in. And then please make sure that you're doing part B. I say this every week when y'all have homework, and every week I have at least 3 or 4 fourth graders out of the 56 of you all that are still not doing part B. Please make sure you're doing it. I don't need you to bubble in or put X's and check marks. Just check the box that goes with the correct answer. Okay? Yes, sir.
What's a traffic report?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and mark out the right to learn unless you want a chance for extra credit. Then you can look it up. Okay? As always, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Happy learning with this, boys and girls. Your assessment at the end of the week is a fun one. You're going to be doing a crossword puzzle with some of the clues that go with the word. So it's really important that you understand by Thursday, you understand what each one of these words mean.